The Golden State Warriors are starting to really heat up, and last night they won a massive game without Jimmy Butler, and he's going to come back, and they're going to be terrifying, right? But the one thing that I was really happy to see, Quinn Post played a massive role. Now, yes, he only played 27 minutes, and he did not shoot the ball specifically well, but he came in and had 3 offensive rebounds, 3 second chance opportunities. You're going to see right here as Draymond blows a layup, Quinn Post gets that offensive rebound, immediately looks to Steph Curry here in the bottom side corner and initiates a little bit of a DHO, a dribble handoff. As he gets there, right, you have Tara Easton kind of closing out in this direction. We're going to come, hand the ball off, and kind of set a quick little screen for Steph to pop off this thing quick. Great job here and a beautiful bucket. In this video, what I wanted to do specifically was break down the film. I want to show you how they went down 13 to getting a lead, going on a massive run in the fourth quarter. I'm going to break down everything you need to know with this big win, giving them a 2-1 lead in this series. All right, here we go. Another big time play. Quinn Post setting what we call a stagger away screen here in SAS. Now what this is, you face away from the ball, you send him to the top of the key, and we try to initiate a switch or a double team. Now, as this play occurs, boom, we get the initial double team, we roll Post out to the basket. But what we're recognizing and what we're trying to read is Steven Adams. Are you going to continue to bite up and allow our big to roll to the basket, or are you going to play in a drop zone coverage, right? So as this play starts to develop, you get to notice Steven Adams is in that drop zone coverage. Now that we have that one-on-one opportunity and no double team, Steph Curry is going to take advantage. Now at this point in time, Quinn Post could easily just get out of this play, right? Kind of give Steph Curry more space, but he says, you know what? Let me go give him a late screen to prevent any type of closeout, to prevent any type of, shot contest, and Steph gets a wide open and potentially could have been an and one with that late body contact by Fred VanVleet. But either way, you see these guys not only hitting shots, but Quinn Post, who had a bad shooting night, making a massive impact on this game. All right, another big time play, this one by Pods, okay? So whenever you're in transition, you already see, and that you guys can't see, but I'll fix it for you guys. You guys can see they're top locking Steph Curry. That's what every team does, and you know, it really hurts and affects defenses in the NBA that you have to do that. Now, what you're going to notice about this play specifically is we're spread out, right? We got a guy at the top of the key and post, we got a guy over here, and then we got Draymond Green kind of sitting right at that three-point line, but obviously has a backdoor option to the basket if he wants it. Now, the only way that's going to open up is if we're able to create some open lanes. Now, what we do is we quick fake little pass here, keeping Jalen Green invested, but we also still have Steven Adams out of position, which means we have a 2-on-1 opportunity to this top side. So what Pods decides to do is, again, fake pass. He looks over at Buddy Hield, fakes it, allows Draymond Green to get backdoor behind Dylan Brooks, and then boom, quick pass, draws, the slightest body contact. Probably shouldn't have been a full and one. Let me watch it one more time. Might have been, that's very close, but hey, we'll take it every single day of the week. Great job there by Pods. 2 fake passes, moving the defense who are out of position and finding the open man. All right, look at this play. So all we're getting here is a high pick and pop. Quinn Post is going to come up, set that screen. Look at Alpi trying to sell a hit to the face. Doesn't really get called, which is beautiful. Thank you, refs. But now, as we get this beautiful screen, it slows down Fred VanVleet, giving Steph Curry the leverage to get behind Alpi, right? Has that speed, boom. Now, I want to take this back just a second because you're probably like, wait, why was there no weak side rotation? Usually, the weak side defender always will rotate over. However, look how early he's in the paint, right? You have about 2.9 seconds before they will call this a 3-second violation. So he has unbelievably terrible timing where he's in the paint. All right, you got to get out of the paint. You have to be out of the paint. And for whatever reason, instead of getting to that strong side where the ball is, he goes to the opposite side, buying him less time to get back into the play, and Steph gets a wide open layup. Not only is that great execution by the offense, but even worse execution by the defense. Now here we go once again. Steph Curry gets a quick isolated 3, wide open. Look at Quinn Post, boxes out, gets the offensive rebound, right, and then finds an open shooter in Buddy Hield, who gets I wouldn't say an open three, it's a well-contested three, but he drains it anyway. Buddy Hield had a great shooting night last night. I believe he was, 5 of 11 from downtown at 17 points. But again, Quinn Post changing everything with his ability to get some offensive rebounds and get his team a second chance opportunity. Now, before we get any further into this video, guys, do me a quick favor, hit that like button. If we can get over, let's say, 1,000 likes on this video, we will be posting non-stop Warriors videos throughout the entirety of this year's playoffs. Comment down below P2 if you want that extra video, and obviously subscribe to the channel. It's free, it doesn't cost anything to join the family, and we got you guys covered throughout the entirety of the playoffs. Let's dive back into some more film. Now, some of you guys said you want to see a little bit of the defense. Look at this play. They're going to do what you call drive and then spray to the three-point line. Whenever your defense is collapsing on a drive to the paint, you need to make sure you're able to get back out to that three-point line and run these guys off, because they will hit a lot of these three-point shots if you give them space. So they drive, they spray back out. Pause does a great job getting back in front, but running him off that line, right? With only 3.5 seconds left to go on the shot clock, Steph Curry picks up on the drive, and then look at this, gets his hands up, goes straight up, blocks the shot, and then gets a second chance, or not a second chance, but a fast break opportunity, gets the ball, and throws it immediately up to Buddy Hield, who ultimately gets a wide open layup on the next level. Again, great defense, leads to easy offense, and that's what it did right there. Now, one thing we noticed about last night, with this team would switch everything. So if Pod set that screen and then rolled baseline, this guy would then switch, and then Fred VanVleet would kind of pick up off that screen, right? But what they would do is they would fake these screens. They would say, instead of setting that screen, we want you to sell to your defender and this defender that the screen's coming. Now, when Fred VanVleet notices the screen never happens, he doesn't switch onto Steph Curry. He bites down, and when this guy feels the screen coming, he also bites down as well on Pods rolling to the basket. Now we have separation. Now we force them to be in closeout mode. And again, whenever you're in closeout mode and no one else is really next to you to help out, you cannot be running them off the three-point line. You got to just go out and contest, right? But what happens here is he runs him off, goes up, runs by him, and now Steph Curry just up fakes, gets a wide open opportunity, no closeout at all, and he drains a three. The way they were executing their offense last night was absolutely unbelievable, and everything that they've done. Again, you force a little high pick and roll here, force a quick little double team, Post is driving in, throws up that backside lob off the rotation from the Dylan Brooks here. Again, look at this. High pick and roll, create the double team, find the short roller, and as a short roller in Quinn Post, your job is to not score, but to find the open man. And once you create that double team up top, now you create rotation from the weak side corner. And now that we have two guys sitting in one the three-point line and one on the dunker spot, we have the open layup or the open lob. We get it to go. Great offense. Quinn Post was amazing last night, man, and he truly made a big difference for the Warriors to win this game. Now, in my first video, we broke down more of the end of the game, okay? So if you want to see that video, you guys can go check it out right now. It's still on the channel from last night, so go check it out. Hit the like button, subscribe, join the family, and I'll see you guys in the next Warriors update, which should be huge and soon. Peace.